your favorite Twitch streamer, Rachel J. Nandelman, for another Wednesday night edition of Honorable Mentions, a show about tweets and a whole lot more. We hope you're enjoying what we have here in New England, lovely, non-fatal weather. That's a nice change of pace. I have just come home from a long day of teaching kids how to do improv. Uh, Raja Larani, thank you. Hello, Allison. Hello, everyone out there in Chatland. It's good to see you and good to read your note. This show is called Honorable Mentions. It runs about an hour and a half and change. So feel free to pull up a chair, lie down in bed, or curl up on the floor if that's how you like to watch your Twitch streaming shows. This show is hosted by me, and it's also hosted by one other person. Please give it up for the parent who knows the most about being my co-host, Adi Heller.
That rhymed.
It did, and I didn't plan it.
Yeah, but I loved it.
Thank
it.
you.
It was musical. So Rachel, just right off the bat, I have too many questions for the length of this segment about your day with the middle schoolers and the high schoolers. I just want to know, do you like them?
Yes. Overall, in general, I think they're great.
All right. Okay. I mean, they're kids who chose to do improv. They can't be that bad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you still like them.
They're swell. I can't say enough nice things about them. Again, in general and overall.
All right. And they're exhausting because
I'm just
there are so many of them. They're exhausting on their own, but when they're in, there's so many of them. Oh man, I feel it. But let's bring on our guests.
Yes, let's.
We've got who's who tonight.
We do, and hello, the Pfeiffer in the comments. Thanks for coming by. We're going to introduce our guests right now. First off, it's another showrunner from this channel. You may have seen her on Simply the Jess, Simpress Me, or the Midnight Creep Out. Please give it up for Jurassic Snark, aka Jessica Bryant.
Hi! Woo! How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for being had.
Yes. That's exactly what my ex-boyfriend said to me as I was leaving.
And now I feel like I aired.
No. It's fine.
No,
thanks
you
for
didn't
being
air.
had.
You didn't air.
We also have
air is human.
A wonderful second guest. Adi, I'll let you do the honors because I feel like you know our next guest's credits even better than I do myself.
Sure. Well, I think number one on her credit is that I think this is her third time coming back to Honorable Mentions. She's a good friend of mine from the greater comedy sports world, going back like 5-6 years. And she probably is best known these days for her TikToks and her Twitch with the same handle that she's gotten her thing here. Go check it out. She plays games. It's a lot of fun. Her internet name is that 6'1" girl, but I just know her as Smurf, aka Sarah Murphy. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Hi.
Hey. How do you do?
I do good. How do you do?
I do well.
You do well. My apologies. Sorry. I do well. I didn't realize this was fancy. Should I have grabbed a monocle for this?
No. It's 2022 and language evolves.
Fair.
David Thomas.
Yeah, he's asking to
David. No, this is great because he's this is putting on a show. So we have a recurring segment bit, something with our good friend of the show, producer of the channel, David Thomas. He's in many ways our hunkiest friend. He's definitely our flexiest friend.
Yes.
And
Beefiest.
yeah, and he's trying to pretend that he doesn't have a flexing video for us today because he forgot. When we know that it's cowardice.
I think it's really time to just be brave. Come on. It's
He's just-
2022. Be brave.
Yeah. He just knows that as soon as he starts flexing on this show, everyone in the comments is going to be sliding into those DMs, and he just cannot. He's got social anxiety. He can't handle it. So
I'll also add that if you are a fan of this show and you believe you are a bigger hunk than David Thomas, definitely send pictures of yourself flexing to at the channel at 2MB Studios on Twitter. We want to see your flexing pictures and videos. If you, we are doing a completely unofficial contest called "So You Think You're a Bigger Hunk Than David Thomas." So feel free.
this is pointless. The Dwayne the Rock Johnson does not watch this show, Rachel, so I don't
That's
see what
fair.
the point of the contest is.
I think Puff Pfeiffer nailed it. Rachel likes hunks.
I'm not a fan.
Listen, it's Rachel's show. Rachel curates whatever kind of content she wants. If she wants the audience to curate hunks, it's her show.
Like, we know
Can
there
I-
are hunks in this chat.
Can I make a request specifically for himbos? I prefer
Yes,
himbos.
I would love himbos.
Okay. Well, I think we can have himbos and hunks here, but we don't want simply just himbos. If that's okay.
I don't know. I don't mind. I saw a funny, I don't know if this was a tweet or if it was, I think it might have been a tweet since we're on the tweet show. And it was, himbos are so great. They are, what the fuck was it? They are broad of chest, kind of nature, and dumb of ass. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Just to clarify, pictures and videos I'm particularly likely to enjoy and will therefore do well in the unofficial contest. Are you a bigger hunk than David Thomas? Pictures of you skimming a pool with a pool net. Pictures of you.
I just need to look through some photos real quick. Hold on.
Pictures of you playing beach volleyball. Pictures of you playing indoor volleyball. Pictures of you
Chopping wood.
Chopping wood.
Would be a good one. Yeah.
Stirring a pot that looks like it's boiling.
Macaroni and cheese, stirring some macaroni and cheese.
Stirring some
Right?
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Ladling it up and just dripping it down.
Yeah.
And also, finally, pictures of you installing an HVAC because that's good.
Useful.
That's useful.
Washing a car.
That is not himbo. Installing an HVAC is not himbo. That is pure hunk.
Yeah, you need a few brain cells for that, and honestly,
You
that's
do.
hot.
You do.
Cool. Are you guys ready for some tweets of the week?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, which I am always excited for. Although it is wistful for me because usually this means I won't be able to see you guys for the rest of the show. And you will get to see
Your great organization system.
Yeah, I also get to see, you know what, I until this episode, I haven't noticed that I also get to see who spams you with political emails.
Oh, yeah. Who's
Who's
in Rachel's promotions folder?
Yeah, what is my promotion?
So there was like Maggie Hassan was there. Oh, it was in the promotions. Yeah, so it's over there.
Let's see.
Race
Maggie
Alert
Hassan.
Kansas.
Criterion.
The Criterion channel right there with Maine's political donations.
Staples.
Sure.
Our
Maggie-
Revolution. Very nice. Okay, very
Maggie
nice.
Hassan really wants to talk to you.
I know. I need to do something.
Boston Casting.
Nice.
Seeking real families, friends, and couples.
Too bad. I used to be a real Boston family, but now I'm not.
Oh. We're real friends.
Yeah.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
gosh, you're missing out on the Boston calendar. There's so many local events.
Oh my God.
3 things to do this week. You can walk down a street.
Wow.
I can't
Wow.
remember
That's
As
it. That's
someone
it.
who's only been to Boston maybe two, 3 times in her life, is this a good street to walk down? Were I to walk down a street in Boston?
I think for me, it's like notorious for being like an expensive street.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was into Newbury Street when I was like 23.
Okay. That tells me everything I need to know. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
I think you have enough of a sense of who that was.
I just realized I could change my camera so that it's mirror instead of swapped. Instead of it's like,
Oh,
hell yeah! So I just got so excited by that.
wow. Fancy.
I don't know what a kizomba dance party is. I do like that they say no experience necessary. Apparently,
Well, that's what was holding me back from going was the experience.
Mhm.
Well, because they probably
I
don't
was like,
get a lot of
I got like
returnees.
3 years of jazz, 2 years of tap, but I don't have any kazamba.
Yeah.
This is not the dance call for me.
Oh, it's just they play kazamba music.
what is
What,
kizomba?
but what is that? Where's that from? That's got to be for like a. That's got to be. Kizomba.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's regional.
It is from
Angola.
Angola.
All right,
Cool.
all right.
Kizomba means party in Kumbundu, a Bantu language spoken
Well,
in
then
Angola.
very good. So it's a party dance party.
Hell yeah, I'm into it.
All right.
Yeah, let's all shake it out at the kizomba dance party, and we're gonna check one more time what day and time. We'll see you there. It's on this Friday. Also the
Okay.
day that the Orange Line closes. Why not celebrate the closing of the Orange Line with a giant dance party that you'll all have to get to and from?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I
Hell
will
yeah.
I'll look at Google Flights right after this.
Perfect. See you all at the Kazamba Dance Party. Again, it starts at 8 p.m. Starts at 5 p.m. and goes until 8.
That's so
and,
great. It's over early. I love it.
Yeah, so if you have kids at home, you'll be home right in time to tell them a story to put them unconscious, as every parent needs.
Oh, that would be so great if the stories worked.
They
All
don't.
right, back to the organization system.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this.
Speaking of parties, let's get this tweet party started.
So I wanted to do this one first. I know it's the second to last one, but I wanted to do it first.
Okay.
And this one is this one's a little bit of a thread. So I hope you guys stick with me.
I'm ready. I'm buckled
here we
in.
go. It's from Sarah Baird, and it says, a few weeks ago, we were camping in the North Georgia mountains and happened to drive past a bunch of signs for Babyland General Hospital, where Cabbage Patch dolls are born. So we decided to check it out as kitschy fun. This is in Kentucky. But we were absolutely not prepared to witness the ceremony of a licensed patch nurse helping a giant lead light covered tree called Mother Cabbage give birth to a Cabbage Patch doll.
Why is it a tree and not a cabbage?
Right, a tree is not a cabbage.
A tree is not a cabbage.
Tree is not a cabbage.
For starters, the nurse kept calling out Mother Cabbage's dilation as
Oh.
5 leaves apart, 7 leaves apart, 9 leaves apart, until she eventually announced that Mother Cabbage had to have a leavesiotomy in order to deliver the baby.
There's nothing I like to be reminded of more when bringing my family to a toy store than having my taint snipped open by a doctor.
Absolutely.
This is really reminding me why I do not want children.
Right? Holy shit.
If this is birth, I'm fine. I'll pass.
I think we'll all pass after this tweet thread. And then the nurse gave Mother Cabbage a shot of imagicillin to help her relax before, during, and after labor and delivery. Imagicillin.
She gave it to her before the episiotomy or after the episiotomy?
No, that's
after doesn't do
after.
much.
That's
After
the
doesn't do
episiotomy.
Penicillin after surgery
So
instead of an epidural or a cabbage-dural. Leaf-a-dural. There's something in
epidural,
there.
yeah, a roughage epidural.
Rough-a-dural.
Helps Mother Cabbage not have a branch read breach.
What the fuck? Again, a tree is not a cabbage. The branch pun.
Right, the cabbages don't have branches.
Cabbages.
You know what? I've got a full 180. This is camp. I'm in love. I love this. I
I'm
love everything
disturbed.
about this.
No.
This is high art.
Sarah's back on board.
I am fully on board.
No me gusta.
Finally, the Cabbage Patch doll is born, and she has a birthmark. The initial of Cabbage Patch doll's founder, Xavier Roberts, right there on her bottom. We then learn that Mr. Roberts is A, still alive, and B, created the Babyland General Hospital grounds in honor of his mother.
Dot.
What is this? The XVLMMM fucking cult? They got the guy's initials on their butts.
They brand the babies.
Right?
You're
My
in the
goodness.
cult from the beginning.
Yikes.
The baby, who was named via crowdsourced shouting by a bunch of little girls, was then taken to the nursery where everyone gathered to watch Nurse Tina perform a number of checkups as a stork lurked on.
Good.
Why do
Everyone
we
needs supervision.
Why do we need a stork if there's already a nurse at the cabbage tree?
That's another question for God.
Dear God.
And if someone wants to buy the recently birthed Cabbage Patch doll, they have to take an oath of adoption and sign some paperwork. We didn't see this, but heard all about it.
That woman's stare is so empty. She has seen some shit.
She's a little cross-eyed. Is she not? It's more like this is my 75th adoption today.
Yeah. No, she doesn't leave that room.
Yeah. She was lobotomized in 1986.
Yeah, you should cover this on the creep out.
Right?
Here we go.
Unsettling kids
There's
attractions.
more.
Is there a celebrity wall? like an Italian restaurant. There's a celebrity wall.
As we were frantically trying to find our way out, we found the Wall of Fame where famous 80s celebrities sent their headshots / well wishes to Xavier Roberts and the Cabbage Patch Kids. Everyone from Phyllis Diller to, Donald Trump.
Ew.
Yeah, your Dell support.
Oh,
All right,
my
I
God.
see Michael Hutchins from InXS. I see
Wow.
Sammy Davis Jr. I see is that Jimmy Carter, Dustin Hoffman, real who's who? Is that Mary Steenburgen bottom left?
Sure looks like her.
Fantastic.
I see the guy from Stranger Things. Can't think of his name. Paul something.
Oh, what? Oh, Paul Reiser?
Paul Reiser. Yeah, there's Paul Reiser.
I really wanted it to be Matthew Modine.
Oh, no.
Lots to unpack there, but safe to say I'll probably not be back for a shot of Imagicillin anytime soon.
Oh my God. What a tortured relationship this guy must have with his mother to make this for her.
This
To
makes me
force
want
other people to have to deal with this.
to... Right? It makes me want to take my Cabbage Patch dolls from childhood and throw them in the trash.
We've got Naomi has one. She named it Mo. She never puts its
Cute.
clothes on. I couldn't take Mo.
Let it be free.
My first sentence as a child was about a Cabbage Patch doll. I got my first Cabbage Patch doll at Christmas, and I said, "Oh, baby, pretty." My mom loves to tell that story, and now
Is that also
so
what
do
you
I.
said? Is that also what
After
you
it
said to your
nearly
ex?
coming out, Bryant.
Sorry, Smurf. I missed what you said. What'd you say?
It's okay. It wasn't as funny as a D's thing, so Adi, you take that one.
Well, no, it was just a callback to Jess and her adult sexual relationships.
Thank you.
Any himbos in the chat? Any updates on the search for himbos?
Speaking of which, yes. Dear God, why is there a stork at the Cabbage Patch Hospital? And can I please have a himbo? Thanks. Amen.
Love, Margaret.
Oh my God.
This is so fucked up.
Oh
This
my
is so fucking
God.
awful.
Wow.
It's the commitment though. I
Yeah.
love they don't just half-ass this. They're like, no, we are gonna do a full labor and delivery of this doll all the way to signing the adoption papers. And the commitment, this is high camp.
So weird. It's so weird. None of it makes any logical sense.
It reminds me of in the Matrix when they're like farming farming humans for energy. So it just rows and rows and rows of little humans.
It also makes me think, wasn't Rapunzel taken from her parents because like her dad stole cabbages from the witch's garden or something? Isn't that a thing?
That's
Makes
true.
me think of Cabbage Patch Babies.
That's it. Yeah. I think it's an Into the Woods thing.
Smurfy, I'd like.
Into the Woods, I think, is based on the Hans Christian Andersen.
Can you respond to this from Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer says the commitment deserves a death sentence.
The commitment deserves a death sentence. I'm sorry. Do we hate art in this?
Well,
stream?
check out. Wait, hold on. Cabbage Patch Adult Dash Etsy. We have. Please, can we? No. The blonde wig. The one with the blonde wig. The two. Look at this. Mother daughter dress up.
You can have matching wigs.
I'm so sorry, but there's no way I was gonna let that just go by.
Oh my god, it's a whole subject. It's up to $250. $25 to $250.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm right
God.
there with you, Abolish. That's exactly where my head went with this, was reproductive rights.
Abolish the Senate says this was the consolation for when cabbage birthing trees lost Roe v. Wade protections under Reagan.
Cabbage Patch Hat.
Oh my god.
So what I'm deriving from the fact that the Cabbage Patch adults yield only like fan art and like wigs you can wear is that there's no like canon version of a grown-up Cabbage Patch doll. Is that
Yes.
fair?
They all die in childhood.
So
They all die.
either
Oh, God.
that,
They never
See-
age. They're like vampires.
Mm.
I smell a business opportunity. I smell a gap in the market.
Cabbage Patch adults.
Adult Cabbage Patch. Standard adult Cabbage Patch.
Oh, look at these ones. The fitness marketing law number 21. Look at these. Those look like Cabbage Patch adults.
I do like that. I feel like we've seen two pictures of Xavier Roberts. He's wearing the same cowboy hat in both pictures.
Is he in the tub in that one? Why is he in the bathtub?
Because he is.
The rest of the house was full of dolls. He had to sit somewhere for the photo.
Only one clear space.
He's doing his best. Little people pals.
He's been on the cover of Little People Pals, of Atlanta Weekly. Designer clothes from the Cabbage Patch. Pedigree pups.
Sure.
You scrolled
Soft
past
Sculpture
it.
Canine Creations.
You scrolled past it a lot earlier. It was on a different page, but there was a paper mache Cabbage Patch costume, like a giant paper mache head, and I'm sure people who were watching saw me react in just very upset to my face. It was terrible. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was on this page. You gotta scroll down a little bit. It was very, very upsetting. There it is. There it is. Don't go up. You'll see your fingers right on it. There it is. No, my goodness.
You know, this has been a great show, Rachel. I do need to leave. This has been enough
Hi.
internet.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm all for camp, but this is taking it too far.
For those in
This
the
is
audience, Ansalt believes that they're xenomorphs. The adults are in a way different form. How else would they make it to the tree form? That's a great point. I would love to believe that when they grow up, they just become trees, and that's why you don't see them.
Okay. That makes more sense than what they're presenting us with. So.
Yeah, we're still on the first tweet, Pfeiffer. Good counting.
To be fair,
Yes.
the first tweet was a thread, so we are on the first several tweets.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
glad
yeah,
we
like
did that
7
first.
for the price of 1.
Just like imagine if we had started that at like 10:30, we would be so fucked.
This one's so fucking funny.
So this one was great. This one blew up this week. In 1663, the partial fossilized skeleton of a woolly rhinoceros was discovered in Germany. This is the Magdeburg Unicorn, one of the worst fossil reconstructions in human history.
It's so funny.
He is serving looks. He is fashion.
That's what makes me think of.
They
You got no
do.
legs, Lieutenant Dan.
It's like they tried to have it balanced and it just fell over.
Right? Like, what did they think it looked like? I mean, yeah, it's 1663. They weren't thinking. So
There ain't
funny.
a lot
I saw,
of shit going on then.
No, humans only started thinking in the 1800s. We know this.
I saw a really funny thing. It was like, Mom, I want to go to the museum to see dinosaur fossils. We have dinosaur fossils at home. Dinosaur fossils at home. Is that?
Sweet, various.
Ooh, I want to see they put skin on it.
The
Yeah.
artist's recreation.
Stop.
It's like sitting on a giant shit of a tail.
That's so upsetting. Oh my god, that's awful.
This one feels like it makes like a little bit more sense. They're like, oh, it's kind of like a fish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
also
don't
really-
think they tried that hard.
I really appreciate that rather than taking it apart and putting it back together correctly, they just decided to preserve the antiquity of this Magdeburg Unicorn abomination.
Yeah, they made history.
It reminds me of like those like very poorly drawn medieval animals.
Yes.
Yes, the majestic unicorn. Scotland's a national pride.
Oh my
Put
You know,
that
he's
on the
just happy to
flag.
be here.
I do love that there seems to be a lot of fan art of it. I'm going to look up specifically fan art of the Magdeburg Unicorn. Okay, so some of these are getting a little broad.
Yeah.
This took us away from our target.
Oh god, it's so funny. Ansalt says kangaroo unicorn.
Yeah, I love it so much.
Yeah, can we just imagine that thing like being like kangaroo-like and having just incredible hopping abilities?
Do we think the Magdeburg Unicorn was a himbo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he was a himbo.
I mean, look
Yeah.
at that face.
Look at that face.
There's no lights on in that attic.
Botmy's got a
Nope.
great point. Does someone have a tattoo of this?
I hope so.
Rachel, can you please look into that?
If someone has a
Magdeburg Unicorn tattoo.
tattoo, that's a great tattoo, by the way.
Ah,
It seems like it's only
No.
normal tattoos.
All right, spot me. You can claim it.
oh my god, this is so funny.
And so this is the guy who thought it was a unicorn, even though it ended up being a woolly rhinoceros.
Yeah. No, I could just the passionate, angry arguments. The people who like got their titles taken away because they disagreed with him.
So this guy, he thought it was reconstructed into the form presented today, but his original construction, if there ever was one, was lost.
Oh.
Wah wah.
But why?
Leibniz.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Yep.
I like this more than knowing about real animals.
Yeah, fake animals have a charm to them that real animals don't. And mainly the fact that I don't have to be afraid of them or feel bad that we are taking up their that we're like honing in on their forest and that we're filling it with roads.
I would not describe the Magdeburg Unicorn as charming, though.
You're not charmed by this?
I'm not charmed by it. I'm not.
I'm charmed. I'd take him on a date.
Yeah, no, if that thing waddled up to me, I'd be charmed.
Waddled.
Yeah, look at his little face. He's going to be a real ladies' man.
He doesn't even waddle, he waddles.
Hey, you want to go to a mud pit with me? There's like 3 good ones.
I know some ravines. It's fun to get trapped in.
Oh, I saw this one.
I know a fence I like to avoid because my horn gets stuck. You want to go and not get too close to it?
Uh-huh.
He says he's going to take you to a mud pit, but because he's the Magdeburg Unicorn, it's actually a tar pit and you die.
Oh. Well, we died doing
you
what we
get
love.
reconstructed thousands of years later incorrectly.
Yeah, exactly. It's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
So I did want to move on just because we have a lot of ground to cover tonight.
Uh-huh.
I did want to cover briefly this incredibly good thread by Cats of Yore. Awesome account if you haven't seen it. And they curated a thread of old art of cats being little guys. So
I love it.
here's a thread of cats destroying our stuff throughout history because they've always done it and they always will. And for some reason, we will keep loving them for it. So this first cat is from 1796. 2 young women wrapped in yukata after a bath from Kitagawa, Udamaro, circa 1796. Look at this little guy.
Aww.
He's just a little guy.
He is just a little
With
With
guy.
very
Such a
human
little guy.
eyes.
Not a big
Very
fan of that
human eyes.
nose either.
Yeah, we'll see if the cats get less or more human as we float through history.
Also, does that cat have its hind legs, or are they just suggested?
It's true that
But the fact
That's where you're supposed to cut
Claws
them out and
also
glue
have
them
it.
on, Adi. You should know this.
So we're gonna see how the cats' faces do fare throughout history. The next one is Mischief from 1858. Let's look at this one.
There you go,
Love
baby.
This should be a fucking museum. This is brilliant.
Yeah, right? I would go to that museum.
I'd pay to go.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say from the 1 to 10 scale, this is a much more cat-like cat than the previous one. I almost believe this is a real cat and not a guy in a cat body.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
but there's still a lot of room for improvement. That's really like narrow there in the middle of the face.
Yeah.
Eyes are close together.
The back is very detailed. It's just the face.
Yeah, the face
Yeah.
is.
Are cat faces like the hands of medieval art?
Yes.
Oh, look at this little guy.
Oh.
Called to witness my act and deed.
That is 100% exactly how we still feel about them.
Oh my god,
legit.
that's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
I love this cat.
So one of the people on my team today was saying in the chat, my cat just walked up to me, stared me dead in the face, and then vomited up a sock. And that's exactly the same energy. Witness my act and deed.
That cat doing okay?
Oh no.
Yeah, we were all wondering how the sock got in there.
Here from 1842, the daughter of Dinagon Yukinari at a desk, a cat has knocked over her equipment to spring at her painting of a butterfly.
Aww.
Okay, that's like more cat than the first one,
Mm-hmm.
but still not full cat.
Those
Yeah.
claws are vicious.
There's-
Those claws are scary looking. They're
That's
talons.
an apex predator right there.
Yeah.
I'm discovering a theme here with the last couple of artists making art about cats destroying art.
Mhm.
Yeah. I do love this. This is like the 1800s version of like your cat jumping at a bird on the TV.
Mhm.
And this
Laser
cat,
pointer.
this cat's good. This cat's the Angora Cat. Look at him.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm sorry. No, wait. Go back real quick. Please look at his reflection in the little thing. He's got like some big smile.
Yeah, no, it's manic. That's like the Joker. That's what's his name's Joker, the good one. Heath Ledger.
Heath
That's
Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Why
Heath
so
Ledger.
serious?
Yeah.
This is great because it has the lady, has the creepy door person. And
Oh!
Oh!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Shows where my priorities lie.
Oh
I
my
didn't even
God.
notice.
Also-
You wanna see
like
the
that
painter
at
in the ball?
all.
Also a doggy.
I think I saw like a loot player in the ball. I don't think I saw a painter.
I don't know if I can increase the picture right now.
You can see
but
it in the
that's
one with the cat. If you go, the one with the cat, as if they don't all have a cat. Yeah,
Yeah,
right? Is that a
there's-
loot player or is that the artist?
Some
I
looting.
think that's the artist. Oh, this is a loot player, or this is the artist.
Oh,
think we
okay,
got
okay,
both.
okay.
Anyway, check out Angora Cat to learn more about what's in that globe.
A lot happening.
There's
That
a
is
lot
my-
going on.
That is my clear power rankings leader right now.
Look at him.
Now I'm gonna say it. I think this is the best looking cat we've seen.
This
so
is the
far.
most cat of the cats.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's
Well-
it's right about to go to that domino.
Yep. Yep.
That's a good cat.
That's a good
It's
cat.
a good cat. I
No
like
notes. No notes.
Secondhand
no, no.
smoke in that cat.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
You know what?
Oh,
No,
God.
that cat's better.
Oh,
Fucking love this cat.
Oh no!
Of them. Oh,
Playing with a
baby.
basket of crawfish.
Freaking lobsters. Oh, he's getting pinched. He's getting pinched by the lobster. No.
It's the age old fight between crawfish and kittens. We got some more Japanese kitties. Another vicious fabric attack woman and two cats.
Now there's two of them.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god, these cats are fucking her
Thank you,
up.
Rachel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
He's a thick boy.
Big
He's been
chunker right
attacking-
there.
He's been attacking a lot of fabric.
Abolish does bring up the great point that one must assume that these dominoes are huge. I do assume that they're big, old-timey dominoes and not the modern itty-bitty dominoes, because otherwise that cat would be too small.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's me and my cat.
Yelling at each other.
All right, I strongly suspect the human did it and is pretending they didn't.
Blaming it on the cat.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, he's in a little basket.
Oh my god, look at his face.
Get the images.
That's
just
Oh,
hilarious.
Playing.
he looks a lot like my friend's cat too.
Oh,
Aw.
that's a little more human looking of a cat, but you know,
Mhm. Well, yeah, it's the further back we get, the more human they are. Oh.
and it's
Cute.
the poster's cat.
And that's the end of the thread.
You know what?
So
Those
cute.
are good cats.
Great cats.
It was good.
There's
the thread-
also
Mhm.
we did a thing in one of my college poetry classes. We did a similar thing with poems about cats. This is also true in the written word. Is cats have always been little guys.
From antiquity to the current age, cats have always been small and they've always been little dudes.
And they're
Die.
perfect.
So now the next post is actually a short video, so I'm going to play that for you. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. So first, the caption is Bob Hoskins with a sobering thought after finding out the Super Mario's film was based on a video game. Bob Hoskins famously played Mario himself in the 1993 film.
John
Okay.
Leguizamo was his brother.
He was.
Mhm.
Luigi Mario.
I didn't even know it was a game. It was my kids that told me. They said, what's your next film? I'm doing Super Mario Brothers. Oh, that's the game. Oh, what? Yeah, here. And this is you. When I saw this thing jumping up and down, I thought, I used to play King Lear. I don't even know that.
What did he say? I can't understand him.
We'll play it one more time. But basically, he's talking about the time when his kids told him where Mario is from and his.
I didn't even know it was a game. It was my kids that told me. They said, what's your next film? I'm doing Super Mario Brothers. Oh, that's the game. Oh, what? Yeah, here. And this is you. When I saw this thing jumping up and down, I thought, I used to play King Lear. I don't even know it was a game.
I used to play King Lear, is what he says. I used to play King Lear, and now I'm
Thank you.
fucking playing this little guy. Another tweet about a little guy.
Yeah, a lot of diminutive fellows tonight.
A lot of short kings in the chat.
If I cannot recommend the experience of watching that movie with some good friends highly enough. It is truly one of the most unhinged things ever, put on film in history. I've read the oral history. It was legitimately like rewritten 7 times, and they used bits of everything.
Good.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's awful. They took a video game that's very like pretty lighthearted and just made this like fucked up, bizarre, bad post-apocalyptic thing. I can't. You have to see it.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And that's it for that one.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes we have lots to say, and sometimes we don't have.
I think that one just speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
He
fantastic.
provided his own commentary.
The moment where you see his eyes go dead, and he says, "And I saw the thing go da ding, da ding, da ding," and that's when it all goes out of him.
The light leaves his eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Rachel, this one's good. This
Thank
is
you.
hilarious.
I thought I would share this just because I really wanted to hear from you all about this. This tweet is from Mina or at Kira and Mai saying, if I was a scientist, every time someone did something I didn't like, I would just put it in the DSM-5.
Oh man! Unfortunately, that's not how the DSM-5 works. But
it could.
But it could.
It could. So I would love to hear from our guests and from my co-host. If you could put any behavior you wanted into the DSM-5, what behavior would you put and why?
Loud mouth noises. If you make loud mouth noises while talking or eating, it's going in the DSM-5, and you're getting committed.
I want mansplaining. Mansplaining is going in the DSM-5.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, and
Thank
it really
you.
should
Thank
be in
you.
there. Not flushing the toilet.
Ooh. I think that one already kind of is in the DSM-5 because, like, if you have ADHD, sometimes you just forget to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Not
fair.
saying I ever have. Bye, I gotta go. I gotta go check the bathroom real quick.
Not saying I ever have either. What about you, Rachel?
This is
What about
Janice
you?
Smith not refilling the kettle after using it syndrome.
It's terminal.
Yeah, it's
I think that putting pressure on people to wake up early in the morning would qualify for the DSM-5. That would include, I think, most employers in the country and most hiring managers. So welcome to the DSM-5, everyone. You are now in it.
Oh, I've got a better one. It's messaging someone right after emailing them to say that you emailed them.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Oh, that deserves it. I think asking people to work in an office when they could just do it remotely, that should also go in the DSM-5.
Mhm. Yeah, it's called being old.
Yeah.
That's that condition.
It's chronic.
I like abolish the Senate rights. Silly tweeter, it would have to be the DSM-6.
Goals.
That's the new Star Trek series. No.
DSM-6.
And Pfeiffer says driving an SUV or truck for him would qualify.
Oh yeah, especially if it's like one of those gigantic, like not quite double wide, big black trucks that they always get right on your fucking ass.
If you buy truck nuts, unironically, DSM-5.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I saw this one, Rachel.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let's keep going.
We're gonna keep going. This one is a quote tweet, so I'm going to show you the original tweet, and then I'll show you the tweet that we're really looking at. So this is from Ordinary Things. It says Mark Zuckerberg launches Horizon Worlds in France and Spain with an eye-gougingly ugly VR selfie. Meta's metaverse ploy is surely dying in the dark. This is the picture. As ugly as you imagine God could make a series of dots. And quote tweet is, in Fortnite, you can be Goku with a shotgun.
Oh, no notes. That's perfection.
Oh my god.
Currently has 109,000 likes.
Wow. I think what's most upsetting about that, like, Bitmoji Mark Zuckerberg is that it kind of looks as dead-eyed and synthetic as the actual Mark Zuckerberg.
I think he's been just working on his look these last couple decades in anticipation of this so that he could make his meta guy look like him.
I want to make that office tweet. Corporate wants you to tell the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture.
I'm just surprised it looks so bad in like the year of our Lord 2022. Like,
right.
I used to go on Club Penguin as a kid, and it looked better than this. And they were all penguins, and they were not billionaires,
right?
Like Club Penguin was the shit. That looks awful. Rachel, are you familiar with Club Penguin?
Yeah,
I never did it.
I never did it.
I was a little too old, I think.
That's fair. That's fair. I am 27. I was very much the prime age for Club Penguin. It was like a Disney property that you got to be a little penguin. You got to play games and walk around. You could have little pets and a little igloo that was your house. I could talk about Club Penguin all night, but I think it looks better than whatever the fuck that shit was.
Here's a question.
There was a dance club.
Does Club Penguin still exist? Can you still get on to Club Penguin?
So the original Club Penguin does not exist anymore, but I do believe that people have created like essentially copies of it that you can still do. But like the original, I think, was shut down in like 2013, 2014.
Okay.
But I was like prime for it in like 2006, 2007, I feel like was like prime Club Penguin time.
Did you have Club Penguin friends?
Me? Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, I did.
Hell yeah. Man, Club
2017. Okay, yeah, that's when they shut it down.
So Club Penguin Online shuts down after receiving copyright claim from Disney, the most litigious company on earth.
Yeah, fuck that.
Also, according to BBC, the London man involved with the server was arrested on suspicion of child
that's legitimate. That's a good reason to shut it down.
Good job, Disney. Great job. We did a full 180.
Half right, Disney. You did it half right.
You did it half right. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to shut down that server.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think Club Penguin, Neopets, Webkins, any of them look better than the metaverse. And I'd hop back on them in a second. I'd relive my 8-year-old dreams.
I forget where, but I heard that Facebook does make their employees have their meetings in the metaverse and all this shit.
Oh.
No gracias. The metaverse freaks me out, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
really I went on a
date
date with a guy a few months ago who works for Meta. It was right after Meta had launched. And everyone was shitting on Meta and the metaverse and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, He was like, yeah, I work for Meta. And I was like, wait, like Facebook Meta? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, what's that like right now? That must be rough. But he was very bought in. He was very drank the Kool-Aid.
Oh
I was
no!
like,
I bet it was he also like a crypto guy.
No, but he was like
Okay.
a house music guy, which is kind of the same thing,
Okay.
right?
I just don't think you got
adjacent.
far enough for him to be that vulnerable with you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He was also one of those guys who liked to talk about like how woke he was. You know, like I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work.
Oh, great.
One of those guys. I was like, I'm not gonna thank you for that. Get out of here.
Oh my god, these are so ugly.
Someone has a theory. One of my friends on Twitter has a theory that the reason that they don't, that they only animate like the chest up is that they don't want people to have sex with the avatars.
Sure.
I didn't even realize that they were only from the waist up.
Yep.
They're just disembodied.
That's fucking funny.
Torsos. What the?
That's fucking funny.
And
Never
and
noticed that.
Let's just also be real, Meta. That's not gonna work. People will figure out a way to fuck
Well, yeah,
without
they'll
without
just
their
They
make
still
bottom.
have
out.
mouths, right?
They'll
Yeah,
just
they'll
make him
just-
make
they'll-
out.
They'll mouth fuck. They'll ear fuck. They'll with tongues. That like
Idiots.
do not know the internet.
The one emotion I did not expect to feel over and over again on this show was disturbed, and it keeps happening.
Also, Pfeiffer wants to know if Jess Scott at least gave you a free Oculus Quest.
No, not
No.
even.
Damn.
Ah, fuck him.
Then what's the point?
Yeah,
Needless
so
to say,
so
I'm still on the market.
sounds like he's not that woke.
Yeah, right. Right.
If you-
Although,
Yeah.
although the MIT professor I dated did give me a second monitor, which is the same one as the one I have now.
That's pretty
And
good.
Now I'm out of focus. I got so excited about it.
I
I'm gonna be blurry now.
I also want to point out this was not a tweet
There we
I
go.
chose for the show, but I do want to point out that currently Annie Leibovitz is trending, or what? Trending. And the reason Annie Leibovitz is trending is because she's so bad at photographing Black people.
Oh no.
Like she photographed apparently the new Supreme Court judge, and everyone's very upset at these photos.
Yeah, they're fucking bad.
And with good
They're
reason.
very dark.
Look at these photos.
Oh,
I
that
can't see
no.
anything.
That's a photo of pillars.
With the photo pillars.
That looks
There's just
Wow.
no
that looks green
contrast.
screened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Excuse my ignorance. Annie Leibovitz. I know the name, but so is she like a famous photographer?
Yeah,
or
she's famous
journalist?
for a ton of celebrity photo covers for Vogue magazine, especially.
Oh, okay.
Usually like a lot of famous artsy looking weird celebrity photos she'll do.
Interesting. Okay.
Like you know the Demi Moore pregnant one. You remember that? That was really famous at one
Oh
point.
yes. Okay.
That was her. Yeah.
Yes.
These ones.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I also just feel, is it just me? Like, maybe I don't know enough about photography. Does it? I mean, I guess this was way before we all had like high tech cameras in our pockets all the time. But like, it's not that amazing. I don't know. Like you took
This
a.
is a bigger debate.
Oh, yeah, okay. we'll
my
table
dad-
that
my
one for now. We're gonna table
my-
that for now.
My dad and his retirement hobby are coming at you.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm with Pfeiffer. He says I take better shots on my iPhone. So.
Also, Monk says Spit'em's Juices says hi. I assume that's one of Sarah's fans, because I don't personally know who Spit'em's Juices is.
Spit'em's Juices is.
Is that a reference you know, Sarah?
It is, and I'm just cringing as to why they didn't just put the person's just regular name.
Okay.
Because they wanted you to cringe. That's why.
Ah, good.
It worked.
And now we're both disturbed.
We're all disturbed here. So we're going to look at a new tweet. This is from Barb the Bunny. It looks like it's sort of a curated, aggregated. This does not look like their content, so I'm not going to spend too much time crediting them. But it looks, I did like the picture. Nukes dropping outside, me, F yes, sprinting to bathroom so I can be an environmental storytelling toilet skeleton.
Gonna be so video game famous.
I mean, that center one looks like it's something out of fucking Fallout.
That's incredible. That's so fucking incredible.
Oh man. Oh my god. It's two. They're kissing. It's two skulls kissing in a urinal.
Are they just looking? What are they?
Listen.
Kissing?
This could be us, but you keep playing.
Babe, what
That's
if
actually-
we kissed in the Fallout shelter urinal?
That's what happens when you try to fuck in the metaverse.
The one who's just yanking it. That's hilarious.
Mhm.
I want to go out right there. Oh my god.
They found love in a hopeless place. That's right.
Oh my god. Love finds a way.
Yeah. If we-
Love
So cute.
finds a way.
Finds a way.
It does beg an interesting question. I don't know if I'm using beg right. We'll assume I am. How will, in a nuclear scenario, where will they find your skeleton, and what will it be draped over in an amusing fashion?
Mine's probably just lounging on the couch.
Yeah.
I will be in front of the fridge, just eating everything that I didn't, because like you can't eat everything if you have to like go somewhere tomorrow. But I recently found out, or I've recently realized that I'm lactose intolerant. So I would just be shoving cheese in my mouth. That's what I would be doing.
I'd just be here in this awesome basement.
I believe my skeleton will be lying in bed with the phone on my face, because the last thing I did before I died was drop my phone on my face.
Classic.
So, yeah,
that's
remember,
funny.
you're not just dying, you are leaving storytelling clues to the protagonist of the video game the world will become.
It's in front of an open fridge with multiple containers of soft cheese strewn around me.
I saw this.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, you need to see the original tweet and then the picture.
So the first tweet is, sous chef at my job asked me if I knew the Minions. I say, of course. He proceeds to show me a tattoo he has on his leg of two Minions effing. Replies to himself, I can get a picture if you guys want proof. And we do.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
No, I want the proof. I want to see it, and I already have.
Mhm. And here it comes, and there it is. And
Like
it says,
there's a-
this guy.
There's a tiny little
And-
outline of a testicle, maybe.
Mhm.
And we even have the like kitchen floor
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
This is from Dead Effing Ass.
Oh God.
Here's
Yep,
Kevin,
okay.
y'all.
That's a line
Yep.
cook if ever I've seen one.
Yep, that's the guy with the Minions fucking tattoo. Jesus Christ. Yes, chef.
Yes.
Oh my God. Random questions. Does he believe in God? What was his child look like? What was the thought process?
I like this one. Once, one I worked with had an entire sleeve of Winnie the Pooh characters getting murdered. I miss her.
She sounds so much better than he does.
Oh my god.
See, that's Jess. Jess is rejecting the message.
Oh. They hate it.
I hated Jesus.
Told him the truth.
Oh my god. Should replace Washington as the portrait on the $1 bill. Oh.
Anyway, I thought this was fun.
Also,
Good content.
I watched the journey of engagement from the first tweet to the second one, and it was 8,000 or so on the first one, almost 80,000 on the quote tweet.
It goes to show you that pictures tell 1,000 retweets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We have quite a stack, obviously, today. We're getting through. This is the next one. All it says is they're working out.
That's their motivation.
I thought there was like a joke in there. No, he's literally okay.
Good for fucking that. I mean, people exercise. I think one of the main reasons is because of a fear of death.
Yes. Yep.
So why not just keep that motivation front and center?
Never skip cries and whispers day.
Yeah, no, I wish it was the scene. There's a scene where it's just the people marching through the town flagellating themselves and bleeding. That would have been good too.
What the fuck?
Also, if you are
it's a great movie.
If you are a himbo or a hunk who exercises to unusual films or videos, please send us video of.
We'll take that too.
We'll take
I
it
thought
too.
you were gonna say if you're a himbo or a hunk who self-flagellates, I will take that too. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take it.
You know, I won't turn you down.
Also, now that I think about it, I think kind of the main character of the Seventh Seal, the Antonius Block that night, total himbo.
Total himbo? What's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Max von Sydow in his prime.
Ansalt, I think, was referring to the previous tweet, but he says the psychic damage I just took.
Yeah, that's Antonius Block right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a
Thank you
little himbo
behind it.
energy.
Just doing what death tells him over and over and over again.
Yeah.
One thing to the next. Total himbo.
Total
do-
himbo.
I do like a guy who can take instructions. For no reason, I'll just say that. I do like I do like that Google gets more confused as you scroll down. You're like,
Right. I
Yes,
mean, like
yeah.
his last role was in Game of Thrones, so there you go.
you're like, what
It's
movie
long
were we
journey.
talking about again?
Who was he in Game of Thrones?
He was the three-eyed raven, the guy in the
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yes, death. I mean, chef.
tree.
Not me.
I'm assuming that the chef thing is like a reference to the bear, which I haven't seen yet.
It is.
Yeah. But I feel that's also just like kitchen humor.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
that's just
it's
like
really-
standard kitchen talk.
But it's starting to cross over.
I
It's
do
having a
wanna-
moment.
It's having a moment. I do want to hit this one briefly. I think it's real good. It's from Pillow, Softform Pillow. Picture of another tweet. Posture check. This is mine. With some sort of ungodly posture in the chair. Next screenshot. Well, I don't really have a chair, so I sit on the floor. Are you fucking trolling? No. When you're bottom fragging my Valorant games, you are literally sitting on the floor. And then he shows us, this is my chair, man. I'd rather sit on the floor.
What the hell? Get another chair,
That's a bike seat.
right?
And reversed image searched it.
They reverse image searched it, and they found 0 matches.
Wow.
Sir, just get another chair, a folding
Right?
chair.
There.
No.
Give them away.
Not another chair. Get a chair. That's not a chair. Get a
I'm
chair.
Right? That's stool
Start with
adjacent.
a chair.
Chair.
Ein single chair.
I'm Sharon.
Sitting on a fucking contraption.
Yeah, no, that's a medieval torture device.
Sitting on
That's
the
not a
right?
one of
fucking
Leonardo
chair.
da Vinci's contraptions.
Like-
Bro sits on a thingamabob. Bro sits on a honky tonk.
Who's it's and
Oh
what's
my
it's galore.
Galore.
Yeah, yep. Oh my god.
That's not a fucking
That's part
chair.
of a Rube Goldberg machine.
Sitting on a whirligig.
That is as
Whirligig.
a chair. That is as much a chair as a tree is a cabbage.
You're right. You're right. I'm
Yep.
sorry. I was being ignorant. I'm sorry.
It's not a fucking chair.
It's so funny.
Bro's chair is a doohickey.
Oh my god. I don't see what the big deal
This is Drake's chair. I don't know what that means. Guy's account was suspended, but a little research in other areas turned up the fact that looking up the words Tree's chair on Google actually gives the exact image in high quality nonetheless, which is most peculiar.
Oh.
So it's a specific kind of chair. I'm using the word loosely.
I mean, if it's sold as a chair, then I'll cede.
In a brutalist room.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I just really enjoyed the replies. People went real hard on him, which I always
That's
enjoy.
so funny.
Yeah, no, that's community building right
That's
there.
true.
Are you
Really?
trolling?
I think we have one more tweet to go.
Nice.
Only
Somebody's
one
rolling.
more.
Good little clip. It took a minute to get rolling, but we're rolling tonight.
Yeah. GF keeps calling me goth, so we're about to have a nice long.
Oh my god.
Hardcore memes.
This one made it to me earlier in the week, and I laughed about it, and I told my friend, but I don't want to laugh too loud because then I might also have to explain it to Doris.
Now, Dee, would you like to explain to your audience instead what post-hardcore means and why it's not goth?
Because it's like post-hardcore is like much better. They're so different. It's like, I don't know, the really corporate version of it is like your new metal friends, but it's speedier and faster, like Deftones and after them, and like more obscure people doing similar things to what they are. Yeah, so it's like still probably like mostly antisocial kids at your school, but very different antisocial kids than your goths.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Like
And,
your goths are into frills and long hair and dyeing
Well,
it.
Now I'm about to
Mhm.
give you a fucking schooling about all the different types of goth there are, okay?
Yeah,
So
Okay, I'm ready to take notes.
types of goth. Okay, there's punk goth, there's classic goth, there's industrial goth, there's pastel goth. There's
Please,
Lolita
that's what
goth.
can only Google so fast.
There's Pastel goth. There's Lolita goth, which we saw a picture just a second ago.
There's Visigoth.
There's Visigoth. What?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
What?
maybe that's safe search protecting you is what that is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your safe search is on. Turn that shit off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's gotten us
your-
before.
Your
Yes.
like mom got on there. It like got rid of. That's interesting.
Jess, this is not a midnight show.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. It's 10:43.
So it's a 10:43 show.
Oh, hey.
Or a 9:43 if you're on mine.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
true. That's true.
See, I just assume every goth is
Right? Trad or
is
traditional.
Yeah,
Robert
I assume everyone's
is trying to
traditional.
look like Robert Smith.
Victorian goth.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This
Well,
makes
see,
sense.
this is just emo. I wouldn't call that emo goth. That's just
Yeah, I
emo.
wouldn't call it emo a kind of goth.
Oh yeah, death rocker goth, or I think this gets a little
That's
confused
pretty
with punk
punk.
goth. Yeah. Yes, romantic goth.
Are there a lot of
Mhm.
punk
Okay.
goths still? Is that?
Yeah.
that
I mean, maybe
feels
not.
more
Maybe
80s
not in the
and
United
90s.
States. I feel like
Okay,
it's big
fair.
in Europe.
Spot Me mentions Cabbage Patch Goth. It is something I have to look
Oh,
up.
it has to exist.
If not, we have to plug it into the thing that
Nice.
makes pictures. Yes.
Nice. Oh my God, crayon.
Yeah. The
Oh my
dolly.
God, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's really good. But
I love
that
it.
this is called. I love that this is called hippie goth. I don't see anything hippie about
See,
it.
No.
I wouldn't call this. Whoever wrote this has no idea what the culture actually is. Okay, this is. I would call this like cottagecore goth or like dark academia. I would call this dark academia goth.
I love this.
That's not hippie goth. That's very much vampire goth.
We get no
There's
pictures
Bubble
of
or
pastel
pastel.
goths.
Why is
Gothic
there?
Lolita. There
No,
you are.
I'm gonna Google.
Look at you.
I'm gonna Google Lolita goth just to see why the hell it would be. I have to know.
Is cybergoth different than cyberpunk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
I see.
not. There's nothing unsafe about Lolita goth on here. I don't understand.
I think
why.
it's probably just the term Lolita.
Lolita, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's in reference to the dress, like the type
Yeah.
of dress.
Yeah.
We know that, but Google does not.
These
Yeah,
are
right?
14 out of 36 types of goths.
What are these
Why
fucking Pokemon types? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Yeah, and they
One per-
evolve.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I want to know is why would they think I'm interested in an incomplete list of goths?
I want all of them.
Because this
Right?
is the thing, Rachel. This is a teenage goth who wrote this, and that was their best. They gave you their best.
Mopey
Mopey
goth.
goth. Yeah.
Can you look up dopey goth?
Is it Mopey goth is kind of isn't that a little bit of a redundant thing? Dopey goth.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
Yes!
I love it.
I love
yeah.
Marilyn Manson as the fourth picture. That's hilarious. Fuck that guy.
Oh, I'm a dopey goth.
Did you see there was a sim in there? There was a sim
Oh,
below.
Crossover
Yeah,
event.
You gotta exit this big picture. You'll see it. There it is.
This one.
That one, yeah.
Sim.
yeah.
There's
Live
our
out your
dopey
goth.
goth fantasies in The Sims 4.
Yep. Why not?
And of course, there's also I assume there's a goth Disney princess.
Oh, absolutely.
There's
Mhm.
fucking an army of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is very like 2010 Tumblr.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell Love it.
Is this where the Club Penguin people graduated to?
Oh, absolutely they did. And
Boof,
then all of,
you're
and
5
then all
minutes
of the
behind.
Tumblr yeah, Club Penguin kids then went to Tumblr, then graduated to Twitter.
Fantastic. And now they run the world.
Wow, it's really different. This one's
Yeah,
much
it's
not a lot of black in the Visigoth
Yeah. It's like very silvery.
aesthetic. Yeah.
It's pretty-
I see a lot of
it's
A
gold
lot of
and red.
horses.
Yeah.
This is probably the most expensive of the goth types. You gotta go horse.
Yeah.
Ryan now wants us to look at Ostrogoth.
Ostrogoth.
Oh no.
Are those the ones combined with ostriches?
That's what I'm
Yes,
wondering.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Not to be confused with
Ooh.
Astrogoths, which are, of course, goths in
In
space. Yes.
It exists.
I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. Hell yeah.
Because there's nowhere goths are not allowed to go.
Of
The
course
final frontier, you will see a goth moping around at the edge of the universe.
Mopily going where no one has moped before.
More goth, less goth. An acceptable amount goth.
Mm.
Average goth.
Oh.
The more
Oh,
goth is a thing, I don't know.
this is a character from Middle
Of course
Earth.
it is.
Something.
Something.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord
I
of
couldn't
Goth.
think of it.
Morgoth.
Morgels.
Lego Goth.
Okay, one more goth, then I'm
Last-
tapping out.
All right,
Last
all
goth.
right. It's fair. It's fair. Lego goth.
Right.
Lego
go.
Goth. Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah. I love it.
I'm into
Someone
it.
buy that for me. I'm going to put
Yeah,
that
the
on
Goth
my...
minifig.
I'm going to put that my Amazon wish list. If anyone in the audience wants to buy this for me, it's on my Amazon wish list.
Are you listening, Jeff?
Who's Jeff?
Okay, I just
Bezos? Jeff Bezos?
Oh.
I know I said I'd stop at Lego Goth, but I did want to see if there were goth Funko Pops.
Oh.
Goth
Goth
stand.
stand.
Specific. I like it.
Funko Pops will make a Funko out of anything. Also, this
Oh,
yeah.
anything.
anything.
By next week, we'll be Funko Pops.
I hope so.
Please check out the 2MB Patreon to see Funko Pops of each of the people you're watching right now. Tonight. And that's it for me. Those are the tweets of the week. I hope everyone
Whoa! Yay! We did it.
Well curated.
Good work.
Yes.
Those
Absolutely.
were all tweets.
Mhm.
They
sure
all
were.
qualified. They were all technically tweets.
There was a lot. That was a journey.
The Cabbage Patch. We got all the way here from the Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, we
Delivery
started
tree.
high and ended high.
Whoa.
Cabbage Patch, the cats. Oh man,
The
Super
unicorn.
Mario,
oh that fucking unicorn.
the unicorn.
Abolished
Ugh.
confirms this was an episode of our show.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Now, the
Glad.
show is not over. You give it a little snappities. The show is not over because we have one final segment.
Yes.
Ever since the show started, I told Adi that it was no fair for him to withhold his creative genius from the rest of the world, and he must express himself. And for the purposes of this show, the way he is expressing himself is through the art of parental memes. Memes about being a parent.
Dad meme. Dad
Dad
meme.
meme.
Dad
Dad
meme.
Meme.
Dad
Dad
meme.
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 Dad
Dad
meme.
meme.
Dad meme.
Dad
Dad
meme.
meme. Dad meme. Dad meme.
All
All
right,
right,
the
D, we
chanted.
want it. Give
So
us the
here it
dad
is.
meme. That's a good meme. That's a good meme right there.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like that meme.
Yeah. In the pre-show, you asked how are the girls doing, and I was
I
like,
did,
I can't
yes, and Adi was
spoil
like-
it. I was like,
As he was like, wait. I will not tell you.
let me tell you about the past 5 weeks of my life in one image.
How's the sticker
love
chart
it.
going? They getting any fun rewards yet?
I mean, so at 5 times through the night, she got a fun treat, which was mommy made some peach popsicles. They were delicious.
Wow.
And then at 7, this is like classic parenting. We're gonna pretend this is a reward, but it's not. We're gonna at 7, if you make it there, we'll tell you what you get at 10. So at 7, we told her what we and she
Wow.
fucking ate it up. She ate it up.
Wait, so then
3-year-olds,
what
man.
does she get at 10?
So and then at 10 she got it. She's been asking for a while for this. We painted her nails.
Oh.
Did you like go to a
Yeah.
salon or did one of you paint?
No, mommy did it. Mommy did
Okay.
it. Mommy got like toddler friendly stuff. Like it started shipping the next day, but we prepped her
Right.
for that. She was so she's still excited about it. But on the other hand, since hitting 10, as I predicted, she has not earned any more stickers in 3
She got
nights.
what she wanted. She took her ball
Yeah.
and she went home.
Yeah, and now
Yep.
she knows, well, it takes me 3 weeks to get through 10 of these, so I'm not going to do that shit again.
Ansel says parenting. Nailed it.
Nice.
Nice.
System.
Well, see,
the
now for the
system.
next one, then, well, did you do her hands and her toes?
We did. We were.
'Cause I was going to
we
say,
were,
see,
we were, they were
that's
first
where you
timers.
fucked off.
Yeah.
Could have done
Yeah.
hands for the first one, pedicure for the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll keep going. She's working
Okay.
on it. She's a great kid. We we can kind of deal with it, because I do think she's trying. But man, and this happens to like every kid, and like the alternative is like yelling at her and making her sad, which I don't want to do. So
Yeah.
there we go.
So just
So
So
slap a
instead, we
sticker
use
chart
our
on that bad
flex
boy.
tape.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Flex tape the crap out
Slapping
of
it on
that
there.
leak. Yeah.
This is a very good meme, D.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you, friends.
Adi, do you like post these on social media afterwards, or are they just for the show?
I do post them afterwards. I'm not super consistent about it because
That's fair.
I'm horrendous at Twitter.
Well, this is a good one, so I would get on that.
All right, I'll get on it. I'll do a post show. What do you think, Rachel? Do you think the post show tweet or the next morning tweet?
Post show tweet, definitely.
Okay,
You won't
post-show
remember tomorrow
tweet.
morning. I wouldn't, at least.
That's fair. That's very fair. I won't remember.
Let the energy, let the adrenaline of the show fuel your posting.
Right.
So there we are. There we are. You know, the kids are all right.
The kids
Indeed.
are great. So now we're at the outro. I'd love to hear from Sarah and Jess, takeaways from the night, and also, is there anything you'd like to plug to our audience that you're involved in? Let's have Sarah go first, and then Jess.
Sure. I mean, I've learned a lot about biology that I didn't expect to learn tonight, from the birth of Cabbage Patch Kids to the birth of a German unicorn. You know, I've learned a lot, and I've learned that Adi makes a mean parent meme. But hey, you can find me on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram and Twitch at that 6'1" girl. I make a lot of Dungeons and Dragons content. Do a lot of charity streams. And do a lot of like community nights on my streams. So if you like playing Jackbox games, come on by. But that's all I got going on. It's pretty chill over in my neck of the woods right now.
Cool. Yeah, I learned that the internet is a disturbing place, but not for the reasons you think. Yeah. Wow. I am still not over the, what they call it, the episiotomy or something, the Cabbage Patch tree episiotomy,
whatever.
Something.
yeah, whatever the hell it was. That is
The taint trim.
Episiotomy.
The taint trim.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of
Magicillin.
that. Magicillin. I'm not a fan. It sounds awful. Yeah, and I don't know where you can find me. Here I am. I was thinking about maybe launching some like gaming Twitch stuff soon. We'll see. I don't know. I'm got too much going on.
Join
I have a
us.
quick plug. If you're in Boston, I will be back around this upcoming weekend. It's a children packed weekend, but I will be doing a show in Roslindale at the Rossi Square Theater with Comedy Sports Boston.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be my first in-person improv show since things
Oh, wow.
went
have
turned
fun.
left. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun. It's going to be at 5:00 this Saturday in Roslindale Center.
Amazing. And also, you can find me every Friday at Union Comedy in Somerville, Massachusetts. My house team is called Big Allowance, and we perform every Friday at 9 p.m. We're near the Wings Over Somerville Wing Place.
Yep.
And a few blocks down from the Walgreens. If you really like black box theater and improv, and you love just watching live theater, and you love watching people make stuff up on the spot, and some of it's good.
Can't guarantee all of it, but a lot of it.
More than half.
That's my promise to you. More than half of it plays.
Good.
And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your Wednesday evening with us, / late night. My name is Rachel. Give it up one more time for Sarah and Jess, our guests, for my wonderful co-host, Adi. Good night,
Yes.
good luck, and good posting.
Bye.
Bye.